Hello and welcome to the starter guide to skysim. That's all it really is. If you enjoyed this video, then please like and maybe subscribe so I can keep making more videos of these. And I will be streaming every day on a 3-person co-op, so be sure to turn on notifications if you want to see the live stream of the 3-person co-op, because it's pretty fun, I think, hopefully, I don't know. But yeah, let's get into the video. So the first thing, if you're starting out skysim, is probably you want to get the basics. Necron, 3/4 Necron. I can't spell. Not. I put 3/4 Necron in. And a warden helmet. I obviously want this setup just to start off the game. Enchant it with basically you can just enchant it. So people just enchant it with Grave 7 because that's the max. Well, in this server it's basically a sandbox game, so it's not really the max. /MEB. Wait. So basically, to get the enchantment books, you need to do /MEB. The enchantment, like for example, growth, because that's what you're going to be using in your armor, and then 1,500. That's the max for the growth, and same for protection. So put that on all your armor. But there are caps on different items, as you can see. So you would do /MEB power 1,000. You can see it's capped at level 320. And yeah, that's basically it. But this game isn't fully sandbox. If you're just thinking this game is just a copy of Skyblock that you can just use sandbox in, you'll be wrong. They have a ton of custom gear, like mini Chad, mining, mage, and yeah, stuff like that. And they also you can also get custom pets, golden tiger, and other stuff like that. Majesty, it's also really good. So the next thing you really want is a ender dragon pet. Now obviously get the legendary. I've never known a person use an epic ender dragon pet. If I see you with an epic ender dragon pet, fight me. That's all I really need to say. So all you have to do, just equip it, and then all you have to do is just equip your ender dragon pet. So now, since you have a lot, now you have like the basic gear, you want to get the talismans. Now there are 6 talismans in the game. You want to get the farming talisman. I mean, if you just search up talisman, then you'll come up with all the talismans. Like all these talismans, so that's the 4, and then you need the piggy bank and the recombobulator, auto recombobulator. And also an extra thing you have is a personal deleter. Depends on what rank you have. Right now I have junior media, so I get up to basically MVP++ level of the personal deleter. But if you have the normal BT rank, then you will have just the first 2 slots to delete in. Take that how you will. So now the next thing you really want to do, since you've gotten all your talismans and a pet, you might want to try some revs. Now you probably won't be able to beat a tier 5 rev, but if you don't know how to do that, and you just got a Hyperion because you want a Hyperion, then don't get Hyperion. You want to go over to here and get an Emerald Blade. They buffed the Longsword update, and I think it's now better than the Emerald Blade. Hopefully. Yeah, I think it is. But you're just going to reforge this with Strong Key, and with your armor with Strong Key, because Strong Key is the best reforge. And you recombobulate it with this guy over here, recombo, and you just got to. My mouse doesn't like me, and you just got to recombobulate it, and then just put a bunch of vanilla enchantments on it, and it just also. Okay, so you just got to put a bunch of enchantments on it. Of course, they don't have their own levels. Besides some of them, for some reason, because skysim likes to do that sometimes. But some of them, if they have a higher level, then they'll probably be too overpowered. And then you also want to do /MEB soul _ eater 5, because there is no other way to get soul eater 6. And also that if you want to do something, it's like the vanilla commands _ if there's a space in between the name. So that's the way. And you're thinking, how do you have 103 billion coins? Well, basically, you want to go over to the 3 items guy, getting Necron handle, get like 2 or more, because the cap is 3.5 billion on the Emerald Blade. Just make sure, because I did make sure. You want to just sell them over to the farming merchant, or you can just do /FM if you have a boost cookie, which are 3,000 bits over there. And yes, you get bits by doing F6. You don't get them from using the boost cookie. So yes, you have to do floor 6, but that will be what I'm going to show you later. You go over to here, you sell the Necron handles for 200 million each. Yeah, that's normal. And so on to floor 6. Of course, you've got on your Emerald Blade fully enchanted, hopefully if you actually follow the guide. And you want to go over to floor 6 and you want to get bits. Well, first of all, you're missing quite a few things. What I used was 3/4 Storm and Wither Goggles to clear out the terracottas, because you spawn immediately in the boss fight, and if you've done floor 6 before, well then you know the terracottas are better with a Hyperion. Then what you want is a Terminator, which I don't have on me. Okay, here I do. Terminator. I mean, you just want to fire it out to the giants, and same with the other guy. You want a Rogue Sword as well, which I don't have. And you want to spam that while the boss is coming up the thing. Goes over to Sedan, and then you just gotta spam the Terminator, and then he'll die, and then you'll get 300 bits, depending on what time you get. Because you can get 200 bits or 300 bits, depending on what time you get. Hopefully you get 300 bits, which is about 1 minute 30, which is like the average. I see people doing 1 minute 40 with like pretty decent setups. I don't know how. Junior's stuck in one place. Oh, okay, so basically, now you have like the basic gear. You've done floor 6, and now you can get a booster cookie. So you go to Elizabeth, and I don't have the bits right now for a boost cookie, because I just bought a Quantum Flux, and you definitely want a Plasma Flux. It's also really good. And yeah, that's also what you want. And now, moving on to my equipment. First of all, the Voidling Belt, it's very cheap. It's like 20,000 bits. You can get that easily by doing mining, which I have a mining guide on my channel somewhere else. So you definitely want to go check that out, because that'll help you a lot. And then you want to get a Berserker's Gauntlet. That'll buff your damage by a lot. And then you want to get a Luckiness Necklace. The Luckiness Necklace helps with Magic Find, which is what you definitely need to get money from, you know, bosses, from Revenants, because Revenants drop Diamond Orbs, which is the recipe, which is included with the recipe to make the Luckiness Necklace, and you need 2 of those. And it's included with the Berserker Gauntlet. And also the Mining Ring. The Mining Ring also costs Diamond Orb. The Diamond Orb costs about 35,000 bits. But yeah, it's basically a starter guide. That is probably what you need to do, because that is basically what I did when I started the game. I did Revenants, did floor 6 a bit. I dropped like 2 Diamond Orbs at the start of the game, which is definitely what you're not going to do, because I was incredibly lucky. Or you're really incredibly lucky, I don't know, just, yeah, tell me. Because I haven't gotten 1 in 5 million zombie XP. Help. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed these guides. Maybe check out the live streams, because I'm doing it with my 3 friends on the co-op. And if you're suspicious about me duping and how I suspiciously have 40 million coins, I got that from Contraband from Red Skull. Shout out to Red Skull, because he's a G. I don't know why I said G. I'm just going to stop talking. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. See yous.